In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful. You will remember what I say to you, and I entrust my affairs to Allah. Surely, Allah is all-seeing of all His servants. So Allah protected him from the evil of their schemes, and Pharaoh's people were overwhelmed by an evil punishment. They are exposed to the fire in their graves morning and evening, and on the day the hour will be established, it will be said, admit Pharaoh's people into the harshest punishment of hell. Consider the day when they will dispute in the fire, and the lowly followers will appeal to the arrogant leaders. We were your dedicated followers. Will you then shield us from a portion of the fire? The arrogant will say, we are all in it, for Allah has already passed judgment over His servants. And those in the fire will cry out to the keepers of hell, pray to your Lord to lighten the torment for us, even for one day. The keepers will reply, did your messengers not constantly come to you with clear proofs? They will say, yes, they did. The keepers will say, then pray, though the prayer of the disbelievers is only in vain. We certainly help our messengers and the believers, both in this worldly life and on the day the witnesses will stand forth for testimony. The day the wrongdoers' excuses will be of no benefit to them. They will be condemned and will have the worst outcome. And indeed, we gave Moses true guidance and made the children of Israel inherit the scripture, a guide and a reminder to people of reason. So be patient, O Prophet, for Allah's promise is certainly true. Seek forgiveness for your shortcomings and glorify the praises of your Lord, morning and evening. Surely, those who dispute Allah's signs with no proof given to them have nothing in their hearts but greed for dominance, which they will never attain. So seek refuge in Allah. Indeed, He alone is the all-hearing, all-seeing. The creation of the heavens and the earth is certainly greater than the recreation of humankind, but most people do not know. Those blind to the truth and those who can see are not equal, nor are those who believe and do good equal to those who do evil. Yet, you are hardly mindful. The hour is certainly coming. There is no doubt about it, but most people do not believe. Your Lord has proclaimed, call upon me, I will respond to you. Surely, those who are too proud to worship me will enter hell, fully humbled. It is Allah who has made the night for you to rest in and the day bright. Surely, Allah is ever bountiful to humanity, but most people are ungrateful. That is Allah, your Lord, the Creator of all things. There is no God worthy of worship except Him. How can you then be deluded from the truth? This is how those who used to reject Allah's signs were also deluded. It is Allah who made the earth a place of settlement for you and the sky a canopy. He shaped you in the womb, perfecting your form, and He has provided you with what is good and lawful. That is Allah, your Lord. So blessed is Allah, Lord of all worlds. He is ever living. There is no God worthy of worship except Him. So call upon Him with sincere devotion, saying, all praises for Allah, Lord of all worlds. Say, O Prophet, I have been forbidden to worship those idols you worship besides Allah, since clear proofs have come to me from my Lord. And I have been commanded to fully submit to the Lord of all worlds. He is the one who created you from dust, then from a sperm drop. Then He developed you into a clinging clot. Then He brings you forth as infants, so that you may reach your prime and become old, though some of you may die sooner, reaching an appointed time. So perhaps you may understand Allah's power. He is the one who gives life and causes death. When He decrees a matter, He simply tells it, "Be," and it is. Have you not seen how those who dispute Allah's signs are turned away? They are the ones who reject this book and all scriptures we sent our messengers with, so they will know the consequences. When shackles will be around their necks and chains on their legs, they will be dragged through boiling water, then burned in the fire as fuel. Then they will be asked, "Where are those idols you used to associate with Allah?" They will cry, "They have all failed us. In fact, we did not invoke anything real before." This is how Allah leaves the disbelievers to stray. They will be told, "This punishment is for being prideful on earth, unjustly, and for acting arrogantly. Enter the gates of hell, to stay there forever. What an evil home for the arrogant." So be patient, O Prophet. Surely Allah's promise is true. Whether we show you some of what we have threatened them with, or cause you to die before that, to us they will all be returned. We already sent messengers before you. We have told you the stories of some of them, while others we have not. It was not for any messenger to bring a sign without Allah's permission. But when Allah's decree comes, judgment will be passed with fairness, and the people of falsehood will then be in total loss. It is Allah who made cattle for you so that you may ride some and eat others. Also, you find in them other benefits, and by means of them you may reach destinations you desire, and you are carried upon some of them and upon ships. And He shows you His signs. Now which of Allah's signs will you deny? Have they not traveled throughout the land to see what was the end of those who were destroyed before them? They were far superior in number and might and richer in monuments throughout the land, but their worldly gains were of no benefit to them. When their messengers came to them with clear proofs, they were prideful in whatever worldly knowledge they had, and were ultimately overwhelmed by what they used to ridicule. When they saw our punishment, they cried, "Now we believe in Allah alone, and reject what we had been associating with Him." But their faith was of no benefit to them when they saw our torment. This has always been Allah's way of dealing with His wicked servants. Then and there, the disbelievers were in total loss.